I don't have the switch. I can't do anything cool with the lights,
Oh
so
my.
they're going to have to be frozen in time.
You got a bug on your head.
I don't have the thingy.
That's okay.
So we have our lights set up without any crazy thingy on the lights.
You're a step ahead of yourself.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And welcome to the bar today.
Welcome to the bar. Here we are at the bar.
A pretty chill entrance with the lights.
Our entrances are getting
up.
crappy. We gotta.
Are they getting worse and worse?
I feel like they're getting shittier and shittier.
Oh, okay.
I think we gotta learn to converse before we.
Oh yeah,
disperse.
Maybe set up some sort of plan or idea as to what a good way would be, because they just keep getting shittier and shittier.
Yeah. Just getting awkward. I'll have a different idea than you, and you'll have a different idea.
I didn't even have the remote.
You didn't even have the remote.
Thing.
It was just a hot mess.
I didn't even
It's
have
been hot
the remote.
messing the last couple of times. We gotta quit this hot mess. We're professionals.
We're professionals here. This is a professional thing. This is professional level. This is professional quality, and professional quality always should have, some sort of high level workmanship to professional quality material.
Absolutely.
Yep. Whether you're building a panel for a TV or an introduction for your favorite pizza show or something, you got to have high quality material, man.
High quality material.
The best nickel that you can find.
Nickel.
Because nickel is in everything. If I had a dime for every nickel that I needed a dime for. Or if I had a dime for every time I needed a nickel.
There you go. I'm I feel like that's not quite right.
I think that makes more sense.
Uh-huh.
If I had a dime for every time I needed a nickel.
There you go.
Arr, the big nickel.
Arr.
The big nickel.
The big nickel. I haven't been there in a long time.
Why do we have a giant nickel in the city that we live in?
Because...
Who decided to do it?
I don't know who did... I should know this. I don't know who did it, but... It's because we're the nickel capital of the world, right?
We are. There's a lot of nickel here, yeah.
There's a whole lot of nickel.
We can mine a lot of nickel here.
Yep. Are they still mining nickel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're still arguably one of the biggest places to get it.
Just wasn't sure if they were still mining that here or not.
Mm-hmm.
Still
the nickel capital.
Yep.
So, do you know if the big nickel is actually made out of nickel?
It is not.
Is it made out of plastic?
No. But I don't know what it's made out of. It's not nickel.
It would be a lot of nickel to make the big nickel.
It would be a lot of nickel.
If the big nickel was made out of nickel, it would be worth stupid.
Oh my god, it'd be ridiculous.
People would try and steal the big nipple.
The big nipple! That was a Freudian slip.
I'm looking to steal a big nipple.
I would like to steal a big nipple.
Has anybody seen a big nipple that I can steal around here? That's like something comic book guy would say from The Simpsons.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm looking to steal a big nipple. Comic book guy walks in.
Good old comic book guy.
Yeah. Are you
That
Professor Nipple? From the Nipple Academy?
I want to go to, speaking of the big nickel, the nightlife at Dynamic Earth.
Oh yeah, they're doing one of those?
Yeah, I think in July. There's a lot happening in July.
Okay. July. Yes, absolutely. July is coming around. A lot of events happen in July. Fireworks, be careful if you're using fireworks.
Yes.
Because we don't want you to become some sort of blown off dick statistics because you lit off some fireworks after too many spicy Clamato drinks or whatever you're drinking these days.
Yes.
My Caesar was too spicy and then I blew off my dick trying to light some fireworks.
Hey, it happens.
My name is Bruno. Hey.
Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, because he blew off his dick with some fireworks.
Oh, poor Bruno.
That's why we don't talk about him. It's embarrassing. Poor guy doesn't have a dick anymore.
He's embarrassed.
He blew it off with some fireworks. I'd be embarrassed. You wouldn't be embarrassed?
It takes a lot to embarrass me.
Dude, if I blew off my dick with some fireworks, I'd be so embarrassed.
I think it was probably a great story. Like, after it was all said and done, I'd be like, hey, you guys want to hear a crazy story? I blew off my dick with some fireworks.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my stupid moments.
Yeah.
I don't, like, I think there might be 1 or 2 times that I can remember being embarrassed. It doesn't really happen to me.
Have you ever fallen out of a hot tub with a bunch of people around and then they all looked at you and just went,
No.
That's pretty... Yeah, it sucks.
Ha ha! That's happening.
Yeah, I think once in the winter and then once in the summer, like both times, one no drinks were involved and the other one it was. The winter one I just fell because I got out of the hot tub and it was icy, but it still sucked.
That's fair.
Yeah, there was like snow and ice, and then I got out and then I remember just being like, poof. Fell right down on some snowy ice. Yeah, hot tubs are tricky when there's snow and ice around.
I can see
Especially if a little bit of water gets out and it gets icy and you're in the winter time, it's cold, and then next thing you know you fall and it sucks. It's embarrassing.
No, it would be. Well, yeah. I probably wouldn't be embarrassed, but it would suck. I'd probably just laugh at myself. Yeah.
And then the summer one was just a fall because I just got out of the hot tub and I think I was going to get my next drink.
Too many wobbly pops?
Yeah, I was going to get my next one, and then I tripped on the cooler or something.
Did that tell you not to do that? No. You got back up and got your drink?
Yeah, and then I think another 6 people just fell after me. So. Nice. It was community tumbles. Community tumbles.
Was this always hanging here? I feel like this is new.
Yeah, no, that's been there since I moved the thingy over this way.
Oh. Okay.
But I think it was behind, so it kind of like...
Just like...
Yeah, there's like a cord.
On it.
Yeah, I think it was behind that like before. So it was like that. It was tucked on the chair or something. Yeah. So then that way it wasn't hung up.
There we go. Whoa!
Yeah,
now all the lights are like.
Oh no!
All right, just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it.
No, I can't now. I gotta fix it because it popped off.
We need to fix our set because this. Like, okay, so now we've cleaned the table, and we're fixing our lights.
We're fixing the set.
Our intro sucked.
We gotta fix the set.
We're gonna get fired from our own show.
We fired ourselves. That's a disaster. Oh. Damn it. We got fired. Well, today's the day we got fired from our own show.
Yeah, it happened.
That sucks. Man, there's nothing worse than getting fired from your own show. That's awful.
Ha!
Life only goes up from here.
So it's Canada Day.
Remember that day like it was history in the making.
Yeah.
You're fired from your own show.
Happens.
Canada Day. Do you have any red and white attire? Don't you have a red and white polka dot dress or something like that?
I do, actually, which is an odd one for me, but I do. I don't have very many red and white pieces. I have some red and black.
I'm not like the biggest fan of the red and white combo.
Me neither. I think it's gross.
I'm kind of like, eh.
These are red and white.
Yeah, I know. I'm staring at it right now. I'm looking right at it.
I like red and black. Red and black is wonderful. And with some little white accents, sure.
Yeah, you need some black in there, but just red and white is like, it's not the best.
You need the black.
You need one other color, like a dark blue or a black.
There's not enough contrast between red and white.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like...
Where was the funnest place that you've celebrated Canada Day? Canada Day.
I've never been that very many places on Canada Day.
No?
No. I've been here. I've been in Elliott Lake. I think that might be it.
No way. Mm-hmm. Did we do a Canada Day thing last year for this? Has this been one full year? I think so.
Holy shit. I think
we did a Canada Day episode.
Did we? I don't know.
Yeah, we were almost like a year of doing these. That's cool.
Cool.
That's super cool. Yeah, we have like a set now. It's kind of still, we're working on it.
I like it. It's better than what it used to be.
Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Yeah.
Now we just need to make an intro. But I will keep saying that until it happens.
Okay, great, good.
I just, you know what? I have a lot of shit on my plate right now.
Do it,
and, like, I do not have the mental capacity.
And I mean, I'm not a huge, person to say, like, things have to have a repeating intro. Like,
No, but you should have an idea
They
where
put the skip intro button there for, a reason.
See, I like intros in show, though.
Skip intro. Why do they give you a button to skip it if an intro is important?
Because if you're binging something and
skip the intro.
Watch the intro 3 times in a row and the intro is a solid minute, then maybe the third time you're watching the show, you're like, meh, I'll skip the intro this time. But when you first start a show, that intro...
Important.
Yeah.
It's important.
It gets the vibes.
It gets the juices flowing.
Yeah.
So you don't have the craziest, coolest... you weren't in, like, Niagara Falls for, like, the fireworks display on Canada Day, or, like...
No.
You weren't, like, hanging out of an airplane with, like, a Canada flag or something like that. You weren't skydiving with the Canada flag and, like, holding onto a helicopter, like, waving a flag around or something like that. Nothing too fancy. You weren't risk-taking. You ever on the back of an old 74 beat-up Chevy truck going down the road with the Canada flag, lifted about this high off the ground to the point where the wheels are almost as big as you?
Almost.
Canada, baby! Woo!
Yeah, no. I really... No, like, I just never been anywhere really cool for Canada Day.
Okay. No extremely cool memories for Canada Day. Wow. All pretty tame in your world. All pretty tame in your world.
I think... I usually just get really drunk on Canada Day. Maybe I won't get as drunk this year.
And it's on a Friday this year, so the odds are stacked against you.
I know.
Yeah. Stacked against you.
Yeah.
You got a fun Friday. Fun factual Friday, factual funness.
It'll kind of be a fun factual Friday. The beginning half of my day will probably be fun and factual, and then the next half of my day will probably be fun and factual.
Sweet. I like seeing people in the back of old trucks just driving around, like, celebrating. I don't even care what you're celebrating.
Just having about that time in Montana?
Having an old truck. I'm thinking about a bunch of different times. Nothing specific. But I think if you have an old truck and it's nice and lifted and you got some people in the back of an old truck and you're just celebrating something, you're just sitting in the tailgate.
It's a good time.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good time. Tailgating back of an old truck. I have
definitely been in the back of trucks multiple times in my life.
Nice.
I used to do that all the time.
Sweet. That's super cool.
Yeah. I have some funny moments in the back of trucks.
But I do remember that Montana moment.
Yep.
Now, how can you forget that?
It was hilarious.
They were going up to the top of, like, a viewpoint or something.
Yeah.
And there was, like, 4 people in the back of this truck, all just having, they had drinks, I guess, and they were all probably teenagers. It kind of sounded like it.
I think so, yeah.
So there was this group of teenagers in a big truck heading down the Montana back road up to, like, the lookout for sunset or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
They were clipping. We were just sitting there enjoying a nice, like, tent and sunset. And we're like, we look over on the back road and you just see this truck going by.
It was funny.
And there's people in the back of the pickup truck and we're in Montana. And then you just look and there's, like, going super fast. I was like, what? But they were having a good time.
They were having
as long as the driver was sober, then whatever.
Yeah, fingers crossed. In Montana, you never know.
Those Montana people. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. Ron Burgundy. Oh, wrong movie. Talladega Nights is Shake and Bake.
What are you talking about?
The movie.
What movie?
Where he goes Shake and Bake and he does the slingshot. The NASCAR movie? Talladega Nights.
What the hell is that?
With Will Ferrell. And he does Shake and Bake and he goes around.
Okay, so FYI, I'm not a...
Okay.
Like... Yeah. I shouldn't say I'm not a huge fan of Will Ferrell.
I tried to reference.
You have introduced me to the glory that is Will Ferrell.
I tried to reference.
But growing up, I didn't watch a lot of Will Ferrell movies.
I'm like that with a lot of things that you showed me, so...
Cool. Yeah. That's what a relationship should be.
That's cool. That's cool. But anyways, I'm trying to...
So this is a Will Ferrell movie with NASCARs, and he's saying, what a dungadoo?
Shake and bake. And it's,
Shake and bake?
Yeah, because it's his move when he goes around people and he's going fast.
Oh, okay.
And he's going really fast.
Oh, he's going fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I can't. Oh, I don't know why the character's name. I'm slipping names. It's it'll come to me when I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
Like
It's
most
generally
things.
how it works, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, that was just a reference to going fast in a pickup truck in Montana. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as far as, Canada Day memories for me, I have some good ones. Some, parties at cottages or rented out some cottages
You
or
rented
something like that.
cottages for Canada
Oh,
Day?
yeah. In my,
That's cool.
teen years to early 20s, kind of that frame. Yeah, we rented some cottages for Canada Day, got a bunch of people together.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Canada Day. If you can go to, where would be the craziest places around here? Wasaga Beach on Canada Day is usually a good time. What's that other one called? There's Wasaga Beach, and then what's the other beach that's around there? Oh my god, I can't think of it either right now. I think it starts with an M.
Muskoka?
Well, if you can go to Muskoka, it's a good time for sure.
I don't know.
I'd have to go back and look
I
at
don't
the
know
beaches.
these things. I was not this kind of person.
But yeah, Wasaga Beach is a good time, and any beach really for Canada today. If you can find a place, a little cabin or something, it's a good.
I
time.
usually went to a bar for Canada Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music, listen to some music.
Yeah, usually some live music and
That's sweet.
rock and roll.
Nice, man. Nice.
Get in trouble. I'm not sure if the camera picked up my shoes squeaking, but that was funny.
Yeah, man. Your shoes are squeaking.
They squeaked.
Squeak. I don't know what the best game to play as far as reference to Canada goes for Canada Day. I mean, you can. I don't know what the most Canadian game to play is chug maple syrup, the maple syrup chug contest.
That's a thing.
No, I just kind of made that up, but it could be fun.
Sounds gross.
Sounds daring.
Don't do it.
Sounds daring.
I don't
Maple
recommend
syrup shots?
it. I don't know.
Call them syrupies? Syrupies? We're going to do some maple syrup shots.
I'm not okay with this. It's making
No?
my stomach do weird things.
You don't want to do shots of maple syrup?
No, I really don't.
What if you had some pancakes?
Yeah, but then you're not doing shots. You're giving a shot to your pancake.
Yeah, okay. You could do a shot and then eat some pancake, and you got a nice combo. Put a little chocolate chips in
it's
there.
too much in
Put
the
some
mouth.
chocolate chips in there. You got
Too
some
much in
chocolate
the
chips.
mouth.
Got some chocolate chips. Some chocolatey choc chips. Chippity chocolates. Okay, I'm on timeout. I'm going to take a step back. I went to maple syrup shots.
There you go.
But I thought it was a fun idea. Never done a maple syrup shot before.
You don't want to.
No?
No. You could do a shot of maple whiskey or something. Something like that. It might be a little bit better than just straight up maple syrup.
What do you think a realistic type of drink that you could make where you add some maple syrup to it? Could you make some people add it to coffee?
I think if you made a simple syrup from maple syrup,
Okay.
you could do it. But do you even have to make that? Because you don't have to you could probably just use the maple syrup. Yeah, mix it with whiskey. That's all my answer to everything. Just mix it with whiskey.
Do you think it would be completely awful if you just had half a shot of maple syrup and half a shot of whiskey?
Ooh,
Because I'm saying you said to mix it.
I know. I don't know.
Would that be completely awful? Probably. I don't know if I'd want to try that.
I think it would be too much at once.
I think we have the technology right now to cook it up.
We do. I'm not doing that. But no, I don't feel like it.
What would have to be the motivation for you to do that? Because I know pending the right motivation you would.
Yeah, probably.
So what would be the right motivation for you to do that?
Probably not on camera, because I'm not a huge being on camera person. That's already out of my comfort zone. and drinking and eating things is out of my comfort zone in front of people.
That's why we never eat in the food court.
Yep. That's why when I was in high school, I would always go other places.
Damn food courts.
Probably with, like, multiple people.
Okay. That's fair.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yep.
I would probably
I don't just think I'd have a casual shot of whiskey and maple syrup.
I would probably need very little motivation to do that. Like zero. You could just give me one and I'd be like, okay.
No.
I would need no motivation or any sort of... I would just try it.
And maybe it's just my mood.
I'd be like, sure. Because I've never tried that before. It could
I've
be
never tried
good.
it before either. It could
Maple
be.
syrup and whiskey.
It probably is.
Maybe it's a great shot. Maple syrup and whiskey. But it would be a little thick. Maple syrup's a little thick.
What if...
Oh, she's got another idea.
Okay.
What's this one?
This one would be tricky to do. What if you, like, took the maple syrup and rather than just dumping it in the shot glass, kind of pour it slowly around the rim? So
Okay.
it, like, goes slowly into the shot glass.
Okay,
and then pour the whiskey. So it's, like, kind of on just the outside of the... Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just on the outside.
So you're not like, wow.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, and again, this would be a trial and error thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like whiskey would be lighter than the maple syrup, like in density. So it would just kind of sit on top. So it would be like, remember that time we tried to make those abortion shots? Well, that's very fitting for what's been going on. And, like, I guess we didn't do it right, and the Baileys, like, congealed, or maybe that was the whole point, at the bottom of the shot.
Yeah.
Because I'm a texture person, I cannot stand that. It's friggin' disgusting. It's like boba tea. Fucking gross.
Yeah,
I don't like balls of snot.
I do remember those. They weren't the best. Yeah, those didn't pan out very well.
They worked wonderfully,
Yeah.
but I did not enjoy the glob.
Ugh.
Now thinking back on that, that's
It's like a
probably the
globby.
point.
It's like a globby bottom.
It was nasty.
You're a globby bottom.
You're a globby bottom.
No, you're a globby
That's
bottom.
a funny thing to say.
No, you're a globby bottom. Globby bottom. Yeah, I don't know. You can try a few different things, and I know what you're talking about, but you just have to. I just don't think a shot of maple syrup, no matter what you did to it, would be like good. I don't know.
I feel like it's just too
Maple
much.
syrup's meant to go with things.
Yeah.
It's so sweet and
heavy.
It's heavy, yeah. Just doing a shot of it.
Of course.
It sounds gross.
Yeah, it does.
Did you ever process any maple syrup straight out of a tree?
No.
Have you ever been part of the process?
No.
Same here.
I'm a terrible Canadian. I have done very little Canadian things. I've eaten poutine. I've recently had a beaver tail, but it took me until my 30s before I did. I've never been skiing. Never been snowboarding. Never built an igloo. What else is Canadian?
Let's just pause and come back to beaver tail just to clarify it. What is a beaver tail?
It's a blob of dough with sugary things on it.
We're not talking about an actual beaver tail.
No,
All
not.
right.
Don't eat beaver tails.
When she says beaver tail, it's something that we've invented that is basically dough.
I think it's called something different in the States.
Maybe, but up here it's called the beaver tail.
Beaver tail.
But this is just dough,
it's basically about
sugar
this big,
dough. It's
and
not
it's
an
dough.
actual beaver tail.
And there's like chocolate or like
You could put different toppings
cinnamon
on it.
sugar or
But,
whatever.
yeah, it's deep fried.
It's deep fried dough with
with
sweet
sugar
shit on top of it.
and they make. Well, they don't even make it look. Well, they kind of flatten it out and make it look
Yeah,
like
it's kind of
a bit of a
beaver
tail.
tail-esque.
Bit look like a beaver tail.
In a stretch.
Yeah, but yeah, no, those are pretty good. That's not bad though. You're doing okay.
I don't know what else is Canadian.
You know, I think like we should probably arguably make a list of Canadian things that we haven't done and then try and accomplish that list. I feel like that'd be cool.
Could be.
You know?
Yeah.
Like invent new poutine, do shot of maple syrup, tap trees and be part of maple syrup process. You know? Do some of the cool things that are Canadian that we haven't even done ourselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
God. Ride a horse.
I've ridden a horse.
Have you?
Well,
You've ridden on a cart that a horse was pulling.
no, I sat on a legit horse.
Was it a mini horse?
I've done both.
Nice.
And they take them around and stuff. Like, I've never controlled the horse myself, but I've ridden it.
Nice, dude. That's sweet.
Yep.
That's sweet. Yeah, I don't think riding a horse is Canadian. That's basically global.
Well,
There's lots of horses out there.
I know,
Tame a wild horse.
but I think you just think of Mounties.
Oh, yeah, those Mounties.
Horses.
I see if we have Mounties. Those are so cool.
They are cool.
People get to ride horses in their Mounties. That's sick.
Yep.
That's so sweet.
It is cool.
That's pretty cool to have the training to be a Mountie and to ride a horse. That's pretty neat.
My burps taste funny.
I don't know.
It's the
You're
green
killing
beans.
it, though. You're killing it. I'm not even acknowledging them because they're so good.
Thanks.
That was like 6. Was it the green beans?
That made me burp?
Yeah.
No, it's the beer.
Oh, I think you said green beans.
I did. I said the green beans made my burps taste funny.
Ooh, yeah. Don't want to burp up green beans.
Tastes weird.
That's gross. Ooh. I want to make a beaver tail. We should find the beaver tail recipe and make some. And then put some maple syrup on them.
Obsessed.
I know, it's Canada Day. I'm obsessed with maple syrup.
Obsessed.
I
Maple
am
syrup is
obsessed.
delicious.
How can you not be obsessed? It's so good.
It's funny going in the States how they don't have maple syrup everywhere. You forget how Canadian that is.
It is, man. We're pretty unique up here with a lot of our shit.
Ketchup chips. That's Canadian.
Ketchup chips is unique to us. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's unique. You know, we got a different perspective of this world living up here, man. It's like it's good, it's bad, and it's just weird.
It is weird.
You know, if you want to come see some backward stuff, come to Canada, man. Like, that's what I tell a lot of people. You know, if you want to see life in reverse sometimes, just come up here. Because the things you'll see make you shake your head.
We got weird shit.
Like we're a first world country with so much weird shit.
Yeah.
Like, you doesn't even feel like it sometimes.
Giant Easter egg.
Yeah.
Right? That's Canadian? And the giant goose? I love that goose.
We have a giant goose.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, man. We take first world problems very seriously up here. Some of them are basically nonsense. But we take problems so
I feel
seriously.
like Canadians don't take anything seriously.
Well, we try, but we suck at kind of getting things done. We just we pretend to get things done.
This has been my beef with Canadians my entire life.
Yeah, we just shrug it off.
We're wimpy people.
We shrug it off, and we pass it on, and nobody wants to really take blame for any of the problems. So we just pass it around like a Canadian football, which is bigger for some reason. Do you know why Canadian football is bigger than American football?
No.
I don't know either. I have no idea. They're not even the same size.
Stupid.
Yeah, they're not even the same size football. We can't even have the same size football as our neighbors. We have to have a bigger one. I think our fields are bigger.
Well, Canada is bigger.
Yeah, but why would they make the same game of football and have a different size football?
I don't know.
Like, what's the difference?
Because it's weird.
Yeah. Let's make different rules.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Let's use different balls.
It's gone.
We were talking about the problems and stuff and how weird it can get sometimes.
Oh, because Canadians...
And you were talking about we're just like pussies.
Yeah, so Canadians are...
We have no backbone.
Taught to be super polite all the time. And I think when you grow up and become an adult, then it, fucks with you. And you don't learn how to express yourself properly. So you're just like, yeah, okay, that sounds wonderful. And then when you leave that person you're talking to, you're like, that person's a fucking cunt. Like, that's the way Canadians are. We're nice and polite to your face, and we will shit talk you right behind your back. Unless you're me.
Don't walk too far away.
I will shit talk you right to your face.
At least you're open and honest to the point, right when the point needs to be honest.
Uh-huh.
You don't wait till later to throw some sugar coating on the beaver tail. You just say it like it is.
I might wait a day.
Okay.
I've been learning to do this because, like we were talking earlier, I have a bad habit of verbal diarrhea and things just come out of my mouth. So if there's something that really bothers me, I have learned to take a solid 24 hours to think about that thing that's bothering me before I open my mouth. And it works. It really surprises the other person because usually by that time the other person, A, didn't realize that it pissed me off, or B, totally forgot about the incident entirely. And then I go up and be like, hey, remember that thing? And they're like, what? But I have to, because I'll say something really awful.
Fair.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
What are you? And I'm still hung up on why we have a bigger size football.
I told you why. Because we're a bigger country, so we have bigger balls.
No,
we don't have bigger balls anywhere else.
Not size-wise. We're not bigger.
Yeah, we are. I think so.
Bigger than who?
The States.
No.
Yeah.
Like landmass?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah, we got the whole Northwest Territories.
That goes pretty far,
It
yeah.
goes far.
Okay, that's pretty big up there.
Yeah.
Somehow they got
those people.
Yukon. They just decided to take that.
Yeah.
They figured it out.
No, they didn't take the Yukon. Yukon's Canadian. You're thinking of Alaska.
Oh, yeah, Alaska.
Today at the bar, we are learning incorrect geography.
GeographyBlundersLive.com /oops / my bad.
Hashtag stay in school.
I actually love making like slip ups that are just whatever because like it's like if you actually think about it, you're like, oh yeah, okay. But then
that's why I don't get embarrassed. Going back to that, I just like don't care.
They got Yukon too? When did that happen?
I'm like, what? Wait.
Damn, man.
That was Canadian last time I checked.
That's crazy.
And none of it.
Yeah.
I remember when that place didn't exist.
Remember when Windsor used to be part of Canada, man? They slowly crept their way up.
Isn't there a Windsor in the States too, though?
I think there's an Ontario in the States.
Yeah.
There's a whole place called Ontario.
You notice whenever we talk about Canada Day, we always compare it to the States, but we forget about every other part of the world.
Yeah, we do. We do. There's a lot of places out there like Netherlands and
Prague.
Prague. Yeah, New Zealand, which is supposed to be pretty cool. Yeah, where else? I don't know. There's a lot of places. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Every country has their celebrations.
And every rose has its thorn.
Do you think other countries have bigger footballs? Do you think like...
Sorry.
Do you think like the Netherlands have a bigger... Do you
Sorry, your purpose. You're just like... It's like the lamest burp ever. That was a Canadian burp.
I'm going to go out and measure footballs from other countries now. I'm going to make a football size chart to see who has the biggest football. I don't know. Does Netherlands use a bigger football? What size football do they use?
Do they play football?
I don't know. Can you play football there?
I don't know.
But it's called soccer, so...
Is it called soccer in the Netherlands?
I'm not sure. I don't know. We have to look into it. I'm not sure at what point people decided to call soccer football and football soccer. But we couldn't even figure that out either.
Like, why did we take the football and make it something different?
We couldn't even figure that out either. We had to call it different things to screw up everybody else when you're having conversations.
Wait, no. It's okay. Soccer is called football in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we said it backwards. I think we said football is called soccer, but it's not. It's called American football.
Yeah.
Or I guess in our case, it's Canadian football.
It's just like, it's the same sport, but yet it has two different names.
It's stupid. Why?
So,
Why didn't they just call it soccer?
It's nonsensical. We could have just picked one.
Or call it football.
At some point in history, people could have just picked one.
Right.
And it would have been that. But instead, we decided to call the same sport two different things.
Stupid. So it makes it very confusing.
You know what? I think we can pause, and if we try hard enough, one side could give. Do you think? That would never happen. Do you think they would start calling soccer football? It would never happen. They would never start calling...
No, their soccer is football.
Oh yeah, so they would never start calling their football soccer.
No.
And there's no way the states would ever start calling their football soccer.
No.
There's no way.
You know what we
It
need
would
to
never
have?
happen.
We need to have a football soccer game.
Oh, okay.
So we would pin the UK against the US.
One big giant match.
One match. Whoever won said match would be what the sport is called.
Oh, that's sick. I think what would be a cool idea is if you did one game of football and one game of soccer, so you played both sports. So the states would send their best players.
Okay.
This could be all of North America. So you could have like all of North America would take their best players, and they would play one game of football, like North American football, and then they'd play one game of soccer, like North American soccer. But then Europe would send their best players too. And then these would be the two games to determine what sports got the right... And whatever team won the sport, like, that's how you would decide the names.
I think you just made that way more complicated. Mine was nice and simple.
I said the same thing. I just said it, like, more, like, differently. What did you... You said the same thing.
I said we
just have a game.
we play a football soccer game. You put them both together.
A football soccer game?
I don't know how you would do that, but...
Whoa, so now you're trying to make a new game between football and soccer.
Well, because if you played each game, then how would you determine... Oh, wait, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
See there,
clicked.
I think it just clicked.
Yeah, there.
See what I was trying to say clicked. And you're like, wow, yeah, that makes sense.
That does make sense.
So they play each
you just said it
sport.
very complicatedly.
They play each sport, and each country, each like territory sends their like best players, and then they play this game, and then whoever wins, that's what going forward in history that sport has to be called.
I like it.
No matter where. So we just have one name for it.
But what if both sports ended up being called football? What do you do? Like, what if the Americans won, like, American football, and then the UK people won the soccer? Then it would be called football. So then football and football would be different, but the same. So you couldn't do that.
Damn it.
On a loophole.
Oh, damn it. There's a loophole.
Sorry. Silly loopholes.
Yeah, because if they won the soccer game, but then it would be called football.
Yeah.
So then football would mean two different things.
Yeah.
Oh, then we'd be back at the start.
So that doesn't work. It doesn't work.
There's no way we're settling it. We'd be back, and the games would be pointless. We'd be back at the start. Because then everybody would be saying football, and it would still mean two different things.
Yep.
Damn it, we lost. Nobody won. We came out of the loophole unknown.
Oh, boo.
I guess that's why we picked lacrosse as our national sport.
I still can't believe that's a national sport.
Or hockey isn't even our national sport.
That's stupid.
It's lacrosse.
Should be changed.
Lacrosse.
I don't know who decided this, but it should be changed.
Sticking a ball.
Like, why? It's freaking
I
dumb.
played lacrosse a couple times.
Yeah, I have to.
It's not bad. It's a fun sport.
You feel absolutely dumb now.
You're walking around with a stick and a ball.
Like, feels like it shouldn't happen. Like, it just...
Yeah, it's hard to control where that ball goes a lot of times. The ball's flying. It's hard to catch it.
Yeah, there's been so many times
it's
I've
hard
just
to pass.
planted the ball.
That sport is hard. The ball comes out. The people that are good at it make it look easy, but lacrosse is a hard sport. You're throwing the ball around, and you're catching the ball, and then what's going on, But yeah, our idea to solve the problems of the soccer football, it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
So they have to either come up with a new name or just start playing more lacrosse. Or pickleball.
Ooh, pickleball.
Pickleball.
It's a new thing.
Yeah. You know who loves pickleball? California.
California loves pickleball? Why?
Because it's always sunny in California, and what else do you do in California for some fun aside to go down to your local pickleball league and throw some pickleball around?
Beyond.
Pickleball memberships in California are like dollar store shopping in Canada. Very popular. Very popular. They actually sell memberships to the dollar stores up here. That's how popular it is. If you get a membership to the dollar store up here, it's 50 cents for anything.
Wow.
Yeah. Because you're paying a membership fee, and then you go into the store, and you feel like you're balling hard because everything is 50 cents.
Is anything at the dollar store actually $1 anymore?
No.
That's bullshit.
Well, yeah, maybe some things.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought every time I see it, it's $1.50 or $1.25.
Well, you don't have the membership, so you don't get the discount prices.
Oh, that's shitty.
You got to get the membership to get in to the best deals inside of the best deals.
Suck an egg.
Yeah, it's not quite as good as a pickleball membership, but it'll do.
I still think you should need pickles in pickleball. I think the racket should be shaped like a pickle. That would be cool. Have the handle be like a pickle.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the only thing they should be allowed to give out at the canteens in the pickleball leagues, at the pickleball canteens,
anything
is pickles, pickled eggs, pickled fries, pickled pickles, pickled hot dogs, pickled carrots, pickled beets. But you can only sell pickled things when you're going to a pickle association.
Absolutely, it's all the pickle all the time.
I'm having fun.
Me too.
I like it.
I'm starting to get sore.
Are you crampy?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was an interesting journey of talking about a lot of awesome things. I think we did well.
I think we did good.
We did good.
We got off to a rough start.
So I guess we're unfired.
Yeah, I think so. We got rehired.
Woo!
We're essential.
Woo!
See, that's the thing. They tried to fire us. Well, we tried to fire ourselves, but then we realized that we're essential workers. So...
Essential, baby.
We're essential.
We're essential to the nutrients of pickles. I think I should have just quit. Shouldn't have added that last part. She just walked away. I'm going to see if I can hang in here for a little bit. Let me see if I can hang in here. What's it looking like from your end?
Hilarious.
Does it look like I'm drinking that one? Try to make it look like I'm drinking that one.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
Ugh. Was that not bad?
It was hilarious.
Did it look good?
Yeah, it did.
Alright. Goodbye, everybody.